Cowboy Nation, with Tyron Smith being out, my thoughts with this would be, hey, just save him for the playoff anyway. C-19 is a mad and crazy booger bear. You don't know when it's going to sneak up on you. You can literally, like I said in my previous live stream, you can literally do everything right. Stay indoors, stay to yourself, order Uber Eats. The person sneezes, they hand you the bag or what have you, or sneeze while they're in the car, and bam, you know, the next day you got C-19. And the way I'm looking at this thing now, it's already mutated and it's already going on, and it's continued to mutate. So there's really no way to stop this thing. It's just when you're going to get it and how you're going to recover from it. Hopefully everything else will be rejuvenated when you recover and you get back into the mind shape and the right form of it when you get to playing football again. That's my thoughts. That's my rationale of it. Now, Cowboy Nation, I like Terrence Steele when he was out there playing. I think that his aggressive mentality, I think that he elevated and he grew from where he started at last year. A lot of people was willing to just kick him off the bridge. A lot of people were calling him Terrence Aluminum. I'm one of them, right? But he stood tall this year, and he stepped right inside and said, okay, I'm improving. I'm improving. He improved so much that literally we thought for sure that he would just be a staple piece at right tackle. That's where he's going to be at right tackle. And when Collins get back, they were going to slide La'el Collins at left guard and say kumbaya to my guy Connor Williams, right? But it didn't happen that way. Cowboy Nation or Saranara to Connor Williams, and it didn't happen. It didn't. Cowboys decided to play musical chairs with the offensive line, and then we saw the inconsistency with the play. And of course, Terrence Steele was kicked to left tackle, and my goodness, he didn't have a good performance. And the good thing about this, I already knew that was about to happen because I bumped into Duke Manyweather, who works out with most of the offensive linemen during the off season. And they was about to go out to eat, and he was saying, man, Law, Terrence Steele is not comfortable playing left tackle. He's not. It's going to take him a minute. And y'all know how when people say it's going to take him a minute, that's a long one. It's not a short one. But neither here nor there, as he got more reps at left tackle, because that's what you're supposed to do. As the swing tackle, you're supposed to be able to play both sides. But as he got more and more reps, more and more opportunities to play on that left side, he began to play a little bit better. News flash this too, Cowboy Nation. Before they was playing musical chairs with the offensive line, when Terrence Steele was in the lineup, the Cowboys was 4th overall in rushing, and they averaged north of 130 yards rushing a game. That's when he was in the lineup. Now, granted, Dak Prescott came back from his calf injury, and he have not looked the same, but in the same context, when Dak Prescott got back, they also changed the offensive linemen around, musical chairs with that. So the Cowboys, along the way, began to self-sabotage themselves with the offensive front. And granted, we can't predict injuries. And I'm going to tell you guys this right here. La'el Collins situation, nothing to do with injury. La'el Collins situation, more to do with, he didn't take a test, and the NFL playing, ruler of everything by suspending him. And I'm not finna go into that conversational piece to talk bad about La'el Collins. But what I'm gonna tell you guys, off the jump, off the rip, that La'el Collins played himself into shape. And I'm going to tell you guys once again, La'el Collins, he's playing better now because now he's in shape. But it took him a minute, though. When you look at the film, you'll say, hey, and he's still getting beat, too. Let's not get it twisted. He's still getting beat, and he's not He's not playing the way we want him to play as well. But one thing that I can tell you, with him, La'el Collins, Zach Martin, as well as Terrence Steele, when they decide to pull those boys and get them off on the edge to block, run block, look at their grades. Whether you use Pro Football Reference, Pro Football Focus, or Next Gen Stats, you will see that those boys, when they get out to the edge, they looking for stuff to hit. And the team is remarkable in a sense when they can establish the run. Now, halfback slam up the gut, that's just not the cup of tea. But I think the Cowboys should, that's the operative word, work those edges. Oh, and newsflash, and I'm not saying that Ezekiel Elliott is the problem or the fault with this, because it's clearly not. It's scheme. You pick Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard and you put them on another scheme, we wouldn't even have this conversation, right? But at some point when we were the 4th-ranked rushing team in the National Football League, people were already saying, including me, this running back tandem is damn good. You can put it up there with the Cleveland Browns running back tandem. That's what we were doing, but we strayed away from that. And it's nothing to do with, from my opinion, nothing to do with the skill set of the offensive lineman, but everything to do with the scheme of what Kellen Moore is not showing us or giving us. Right? Put it like this to this point. This offensive line is healthier enough to go back to what they were doing when we were the 4th-ranked rushing team at this point, even with Tyron Smith being out. They are healthy enough to go back to that point. But will they do that? I don't think they will, right? I don't think that they will look at Terrence Steele and say, okay, we're going to put you back at right tackle, and we're going to keep this lineup the way it was when you guys were the 4th-ranked rushing team in the National Football League. And during that time frame, we played good defenses. At the time, when we played the Philadelphia Eagles, they were the 2nd-ranked rush defense in the National Football League. And at the time when we played the Carolina Panthers, not looking at their record now, they were the 1st-ranked rushing defense, and we were able to run the ball. The Chargers game, they were top 5 or top 4, I believe, in rush defense, and we were able to run the ball. I can go on and on and on, right? Well, like I said, Tyron Smith need to be out anyhow. When we head into this playoff game, we need to stay focused. We need to stay focused. And if they do bring him back, if he's ready to play, hope all is well. I don't want a guy that's still battling through, trying to catch his breath and everything out there on the field. And you put him out there for name's sake. We saw what happened last weekend, right? They put Jordan Lewis out there for name's sake, and he was still trying to catch his breath because he was just coming off the C-19 report, remember? And that can go for the same way with Parsons, but I think Parsons, different type of animal, right? That guy, man, he's so quick, he's so fast. But if he's not 100%, then don't run him dead. The Cowboys going to have to manage the way to win regardless. They're going to have to scheme themselves to win in the playoffs. That's just how it goes, regardless of the situation. So as this week continue to go through, we'll be looking for more and more information, more and more news about who's out, who's in. I think Jaron Kersey, he's still battling that hamstring situation, and I don't think that he should play this weekend as well. But there will be more reports out there for guys who are not playing. Now, I don't think that the NFL the Cowboys are using the C-19 list or reserve list as a way that you can stash players and hide players and move players around. But then I will be naive to not believe that they're not, right? I'll be naive. Cowboys always use some foolery stuff, stash a player here, stash a player there. Y'all know how this thing goes, right, Cowboy Nation? So post me your thoughts, post me your concerns of everything about Tyron Smith not playing, and let me know how you guys feel when he come back. Should he get that spot? And then let me know about the offensive line, and we'll have more conversations down the line about everything. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Go Cowboys. Get healthy. Get healthy. Get healthy.